Welcome to my channel, Knitting Lessons. Today I propose to knit such a hat with cat's ears. It is knitted for 54 cm hat volume. I knitted it with circular needles number 3, like that. You can also use needles number 3.5. You can also use 5 double-pointed needles. And we also need 1 extra needle. Such hat is knitted quite easy. First we knit a rib, then we knit a bold rib. At the end we will also knit a couple of rows, 1 knit and 1 purl, and bind off the stitches from the reverse side. If you wish, you can do 2 stitches right here with the help of a needle, or leave the hat like this. I used Lunosa yarn, 100 grams or 130 centimeters. We will need 1.5 skeins for it. If you like such a hat, then join. We will knit together. I have cast 82 stitches on the needle, and then we will knit a rib one by one. You can find video how to cast on the stitches on my channel, and also you can find a video how to knit a rib circle-wise on my channel. 1 knit, 1 purl. Knit stitch we knit out of front of the stitch. Purl we knit out of back of the stitch. We repeat 1 knit, 1 purl. So we knit till the end of the row. 1 knit, 1 purl. So we knit till the end, circle-wise till that thread, this first row, and again we knit 1 knit stitch, 1 purl stitch, 1 knit, 1 purl. We knit a rib of 7 rows. We've knitted a rib of 7 rows, then we will knit our pattern. We will start to knit 3 knits, 3 purls, 29 stitches with the pattern bold rib, then 3 purls and 3 knits. And again we repeat 3 knits, 3 purls, 29 stitches with the pattern bold rib, and again 3 purls and 3 knits. We take our knitting and knit first 3 knit stitches. First, second, third. Then 3 purls, first, second, third. Then we knit 29 stitches with the pattern bold rib. I mean we knit entering a needle into a stitch of a previous row and knit a knit stitch. We slip that stitch. Purl stitch we knit according to the pattern. This is the second one, and we repeat again 3rd stitch, 4th. Thus purl stitches we knit according to the pattern, knit stitches we knit entering a needle into a stitch of a previous row on each second course. So we knit 1 row knitwise, another row we knit with entering a needle into a stitch of a previous row, only knit stitches. It was the 4th stitch, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. Then we need 3 pearls and 3 knits. We add 1 stitch, 1 pearl, second one and the third, 3 pearls and next 3 knits, first 2, second one, third one. And then we repeat the pattern from the beginning. We need 3 knit stitches, first, second, third, 3 pearls, first, second, third. Then we need 29 stitches with the pattern bold rib. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. Then we need 3 pearls, first, second, third, and at the end we have 4 stitches. We need 1 knit stitch from 2 stitches. First, second, third. We finished the row. Now we knit the second row. We can mark the row. First, second, third knits, 3 pearls. Thus second row we knit according to the pattern. Where we have bold rib pattern, we knit knits and pearls in the second row. A knit, a pearl. We knit 29 stitches with knit and pearl stitches. We continue knitting the second row till the end, according to the pattern. Knit stitches as knit stitches, pearl stitches as pearl stitches. We are finishing the second row. We've finished the second row. We need knits and purls according to the pattern in the third row. Where we have a bold rib, we need knit stitches entering a needle into a stitch of a previous row. We mark the beginning of a row. Knit stitches as knit stitches, purl stitches as purl stitches. Then we have bold rib pattern. We need knit stitches entering a needle into a stitch of a previous row. We need purls according to the pattern. Thus we need knit stitches entering a needle into a stitch of previous row. We need purls according to the pattern. So we continue knitting. We've knitted first pattern repeat, and again repeat 3 knits, first, second, third, 3 purls, first, second, third, and further we have bold rib pattern. We continue to knit a knit stitch of a previous row and continue knitting like that. At the end we have 3 purls and 3 knits. First, second, third. We've knitted till the end of the third row. We knit the fourth row according to the pattern. Thus knit stitches as knit stitches, purl stitches as purl stitches. Where we have a bold rib pattern, we also knit stitches as knit stitches, purl stitches as purl stitches. We've knitted till the end of the fourth row. Now we have the fifth row. We knit it the same way as we did in the first and the third rows. Knit stitches as knit stitches, purl stitches as purl stitches. In here we've knitted knits and purls in the fourth row. We knit a stitch from the previous row. Enter a needle and knit a stitch. The stitch will slip. purl stitches as purl stitches. Again we enter a needle into a stitch of a previous row, and so we need those 29 stitches, like that. Then we need 3 purls and 3 knits. We've knitted one more pattern repeat, and again we need 3 knits, 3 purls and bold rib pattern, and again we need 3 purls and 3 knits, so we knit till the end of this row. We've knitted the 5th row till the end and left 3 needles in the end. We slip them to the additional needle, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and leave them in front of the work. Then we knit next 3 knit stitches. First, second, third, and return stitches to the left needle and knit them knitwise. Here we will have a braid, like in this hat. Then we knit 3 purls. First, second, and third. Here we knit knits and purls, knit and purl, knit again and purl, and we continue to knit like that. Knit and purl. We continue to knit our pattern like that. Thus our pattern we already see. Three purls at the end of the pattern repeat, and then we continue our pattern. 3 knits we leave in front of the work, first, second, third, we leave them in front of the work. We knit next 3 knit stitches, first, second, third. We return them to the left needle, first, second, third. We continue first, second, third to knit them knitwise, 3 purls, and then a bold rib pattern. We continue a knit and a purl, we've knitted till the end, and we need 3 knit stitches. 3. Here is our pattern repeat, and we start knitting the 7th row. Here our 7th row starts. We knit it as we knitted the 1st row. We mark the row and continue knitting. Thus we repeat a pattern of the 1st row. Starting from the 7th row, we start repeating the pattern. So the pattern repeat consists of 6 rows in height. You knit the length you need. You can see it. Here you knit the length you need. So you see it here. Thus you knit the length you need. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 braids. You knit the length you knit with such a pattern. Then, having knitted the pattern till the length we need, we will sew our work. So we've knitted ahead of the length we need. We have the last braid. After that, I've knitted 6 more rows according to the pattern. Here we have knits and purls. Here I knitted not a bolt rib pattern like here, I knitted a knit and a purl pattern. So it differs a little from the reverse side. Here. Further we will close the stitches from the reverse side. We invert the head for it. Also we will need such an extra needle. Middle of the knitting. We take the 3rd needle and we will bind off the needles from the reverse side. Thus we will knit 2 first stitches together. 1, take another stitch, we knit them together. Next we bind off, slip those 2 stitches from the 1st and 2nd needle. Then we take 1 and the 2nd stitch, knit them and bind off the needle. Stretch a stitch that we have got here through the previous stitch, like that. Here it is. Then we knit 2 next stitches together, 2nd and 1st. We've knitted 1st and 2nd one. We bind them off the needle and stretch it through the previous stitch. And so we continue binding off the stitches till the end of the row. We take 1 stitch and another one, knit them together and bind them off the needle, and stretch a stitch we've got through this previous stitch. We continue binding off. We take 1 stitch and another one, knit them together and stretch it through the previous stitch. So we have such a reverse side. Again we take 1 stitch, another one, knit them together and bind them off the needles and stretch through a previous stitch. Again 1, the 2nd one, bind off, stretch through a stitch, 1st stitch, 2nd, stretch it. So we bind off the stitches till the end of the row. We have such a row. Again we take one and the second one stitch, knit together and stretch it through the previous stitch. Again one stitch, another one, and stretch it. So we bind off till the end. One stitch and another one we take and knit them both. So we bind off the needles till the end. So we've bound all the stitches. There are 2 stitches left on both needles. We knit them and stretch through this one stitch. Next, stretch a thread through it, fix it firmly, then we hide this thread. Our hat is ready. Here we have such a hat. Our seam is here. If you wish, you can sew here a little, here and there, up to you. If you like our hat, push like, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.